Couldn't believe it on the way in. Some shops have already started the January sales. It's Boxing Day. It's not the receiving, it's the buying that counts. I mean, people are sort of like, you know, they've spent a whole week shopping their asses off, and what happens? They have one day off, and suddenly they go, oh, let's go shopping again. Plunging back into the same nightmare, exactly the same nightmare. The appalling world of gift shops, of those stupid little sparkly gifts. The only difference is you get them for a little bit less money. Does that suddenly make them worthwhile? Does it suddenly make the crescent moons worthwhile, or the golden seahorses, or this titting little golden cherubs?
Oh, God.
And all this bath stuff. The world of the bath. Basically, you know, you turn down the lights, you light up some candles, you're on a big, full steaming bath, and you lie back, and then you just enter in this own little cocoon of bathland. And so many gifts orientated that way, all crescent moon and seahorse.
I mean, look at this. I mean, I can't even bring myself to give this to somebody. Why did I buy this?
You bought that last week?
Yeah, what? Look at it.
You could get it for less now.
Pathetic, isn't it?
Well, describe it. Go on.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a tray.
What is it? I mean, it's like a little bath rack that's sort of like bent, sort of pre-aged, sort of falsely aged metal that goes across your chest in the bath. You know, and like, what's this little wine glass tray there? You see that?
That is a wine glass
sort of
tray.
thing. A little wine glass tray, and there's a little recess for your book as well. You can have.
Oh, it's quite seductive, Peter.
Yes, isn't it nice? Yes.
What kind of book would you be reading then?
Oh, Wild Swans, I would imagine. Yes.
Wanker.
Yes, and like little. Oh, look at this little crescent moon-shaped candlestick area
Crescent
here
moon.
to the left.
It's got a seahorse on it as well.
Oh, yes, and a cherub probably.
Has it got little wells to put my aromatherapy in?
Of course.
Oh, I feel a bath coming on. Do you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to turn off the lights. I'd like to get up a big steam, and I think I'd like to listen to some opera. Oh, yeah. Just lie back in the water. And look at this. Look, I got a bubble bath here, right? And, it's got some special smell of knowledge and understanding balls in it. They're shaped like crescent moons as well. And you get this, look, this special beard and glasses to put on the bubble bath, so it's wise foam.
Oh, wise foam. And nice taps. You see the taps on mine?
Yeah.
Little crying dolphin taps.
Beautiful.
One of a range of endangered species taps that blub water into your bath as you're lying.
Oh, Peter, what other animals have you got there?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps a hammerhead horse.
And what about these sweating cherub taps? They're my favourite.
Oh, nice.
I want a sweating cherub seahorse tap. And for drying me out when I get out of the bath, I want a big mechanical manatee that beckons me out of the bath. It's all made of toweling. It beckons, it cradles and dries.
Yes, yes. Yes, and how about this? How about a nice towel storm cubicle? You step in, you shut the door, you press a button. Towels fly up past you, dry your body.
Oh, I want to change the music. Let's have some Michael Nyman. And we can play this game. This floating game, look.
Oh, yes, lovely floating Botticelli.
Botticelli in the bath. Should we play?
Yes. Why don't you ask me some questions about myself, Chris, and I'll tell you who I am.
Okay, right, Peter. Are you 20th century?
Mm-hmm.
Do you work in films?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Do you write films?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you're not Richard Curtis, are you?
Yes!
Oh, God, may I say, Richard, that you're a genius, and Four Weddings and a Funeral was marvellous.
Thanks, yes.
And do you know what I really love about The Vicar of Dibley?
What?
Apart from the fact it's so funny and heartwarming, all the characters are so real.
Absolutely.
And whilst you're playing Botticelli in the bath, you can learn about yourself. Do you know how?
How?
By pissing in the water. There's a special dye, and they come out of crescent moon-shaped tablets as well. And they reveal secrets about your character. There are 3 colours here. There's Equinox, Sargasso, and Little John. You know, the brilliant blue piss water of Little John, I'm reading from the instruction now, means that you have inward-facing tears, and your inner seahorse is being attacked by whore shrimps. Oh, look, the black Sargasso collar. That means I'm outgoing.
How
What's
about the
that?
nice bath bib?
That's a bath bib.
A lovely bath bib.
Oh, God.
You put over your head. You put it, floats on the surface of the water, covers in the entire surface of the bath. You're surrounded by a little world environment.
Like what?
Yes, like miniature sea otters. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, let me change the music. A bit of foray. So you got a bath bib on. You got an environment surrounding you. Hey, look at this, look. An African bath bib. It's called African Swamp Dawn. And through the mist of your own bath is revealed the magic of a dark continent. A polythene-sealed liquid photochemical backdrop breathtakingly recreates the golden iridescence of the sun god's magic awakening. Night creatures scurry for cover, as does a crescent moon. At the margins of your bath bib, little reeds quiver as tiny ibis emerge looking for clams. A miniature African lady brings her washing to the still cool water. A distant hippo splash sends egrets skimming low over the water towards us. Skim you like sprites, you beauty birds, while above we are bewitched with the dreamy poetry of flamingos in flight. Oh, and on the bank, a mad elephant jumps gleefully up and down on all fours. Boing, boing, boing. He's up there on the bath ledge. Hey, Peter, what's that?
That's a little duvet for my candles.
What?
Because they're all tired when they finish.
Oh, hooray! Did you get one of these?
What?
Look, I got this. This is probably my best present, apart from this, which I got for myself. But this is the Nirvana board game.
Wow.
We'll play that in a minute. Yeah. Okay, and next is Peter Stringfellow. So Wayne Carr, Britain's favourite daytime jock and currently holding down job as head of training at Radio HMV, has been talking to Peter Stringfellow. Here is part one of his interview. Peter Stringfellow, welcome.
My pleasure.
Hi there. Stringfellow's the name. Was it simply the name?
Well, you mean, was I born with it?
Shares 60% of the letters of the word nightclub. Is that why you named your club Stringfellows?
Okay, no, let me explain that. When I first started in 1960, number one, Stringfellow didn't have any glamour in those days.
Apart from having written Hiawatha. Yeah.
Well, okay.
And the different range of people you attract, a huge range of people, don't you?
I do that deliberately.
Yeah, from Sloane's, you got the Jet Set, rock stars, the Blunties, the Siders, the Riders, and the Hex. They're all there.
Yeah, I mean,
Why?
you know, my door is very wide. If you make the effort and you look good, you can come in. Because basically, we're all of one type.
But you see a Plunty come into the club, he's looking a little bit down. Would you actually go up to him?
Yes, I do that.
What would you say to a Plunty who came in?
I just say, hey, nice to have you in. Welcome to the club. Let me get you a drink. Once they're in the club, I'll look after it.
What kind of cuisine do you give them?
Well, in the early days, we used to have, of course, like everywhere else in London, you had your menu in French.
You had your menu in?
Oh, yeah.
Do you like violin players?
Do I like who?
Well, you say you had your menu in. Are violin players the sort of people that you actually have in?
Vinnie Jones comes in, and he's a great guy. He's in violin. You just let him sing occasionally.
He's not a violin player, is he? No, but
Yeah.
you had your menu in and Stefan Grappelli, say?
Yeah, why not?